Hello folks, Ryan back with another video, and today we are going to be taking on Martyr Logarius, or Martyr Logarius, and to get there, we are going to need Cainhurst summons. We're going to explore the Cainhurst Castle. First, I believe we need to go to the Forbidden Woods to grab that, so I'll see you there in 1 second. Okay, so now that we are back in the Forbidden Woods, we're going to be running through this way, and we're also going to be getting another vital item for our very last boss, the secret boss. To get that, going to need to head up this way. Same way that we would be going to the shadows, except before we head through there, as we explored before, we're gonna head this way where those dog cages are, the hound cages. But instead of going to the right and around, we're going to be going to the left here, and there's going to be a tunnel that leads to a whole new area. And you're going to see how that loops around. It's very interesting. There should be an item over here. I forget what it is. A couple of antidote. And I have a hound chasing me, but he just dropped down there. I won't be following him though. And if we go through here, this is actually like a poison lake. Now, I wouldn't be going through this normally, as I play, but for playthrough purposes, I will. And also because this is all just poison, and so it's going to be taking quite a bit of my health. Luckily, I do have antidote, but I'm not going to use them because I'll just keep getting poisoned. So I will use them later on, but then we have some gemstones. These guys, they don't hit as hard as they look like they would, but these little worm things, as you can see, that are actually also carried by those beasts, they can be they can put quite a dent in your health, so you do have to be careful. This wasn't initially supposed to be a walkthrough, but I like explaining things, so why not? So if this helps you any, that's great. And I just want to take out these little worms, because they are very annoying. They're just causing me more and more pain. Okay. And there should be... Yep, one more here. We'll take out this poor fella, put him out of his misery. More worms. Excuse me. Okay, they don't drop too much. There should be a gemstone or two, though. Back this way. Let me check. Oh, this was the way I came. Oops, I went in the circle. So it's actually this way. Unfortunately, I messed that up. The hound would be over here, but it may have been poisoned and died. I'm not sure. So yeah, the slow poison's getting to me, but that's okay. I will fill up on blood vials before actually trying to take on the next enemies. And as you can see, the sad dog here, was poisoned to death. Now there also should be a little tunnel of some sort that is holding a gemstone. I forget. I will keep an eye out, of course, but I'm not seeing it at the moment. Now, there is another tunnel. So this is where I came from. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, so I missed an item. A lot of gemstones. I don't really need these ones, but they do help. Okay, here, and we got to the tunnel that we do need to get to. And now this is where we're supposed to be heading. This is a very long ladder. So if you could bear with me for 1 minute, and you will see the next area we're getting into. We're gaining back to. This is a very long ladder. Very sturdy. Okay. And now this area should look familiar. Not just yet. But, in 1 second. Just one more long ladder. A lot of ladders in this area. And we will be back to Central Yarnum, right where we started. right by Yusefka's clinic. And now, if we can open that to unlock that shortcut. It's not really necessary, but then if we head this way, we are going to be heading to the back of Yusefka's clinic. Now, normally, I just run straight through this area because there is a brain sucker that'll take our insight. But, let's put up a good fight. He didn't put up a very good one, though. And then he was holding a single shaman bone blade. I still have yet to use those. Then one madman's knowledge that would probably make up for the lost insight from that brain sucker. So that's probably a little nod from the game developers. Okay, that should be it for the ladders. Then we'll take out these crows, just relaxing on the rooftop. I'm sorry to do this to you, crows. Who am I to be coming here and killing all of you? Okay, and we're here for a couple things. So we will start with the left, all the way to the left, and you can see that this is Yusefka's clinic, right where we started. But this is just kind of the back of it that we never really got to see. And here we can see weird little alien, poor little guy. And then we are going to be picking up communion, a rune. And then next we will head left again. If we go through here, we should encounter Yusefka, but she will not be in any, but this will not be the actual Yusefka. I hate to spoil it, but she's actually an imposter, and that old alien back there was the real Yusefka. And we do have to kill her. She was a fake, so I don't feel bad doing that. And then we have the last 1/3 of umbilical cord. And if we use all 3 of these, before fighting our final boss, we'll actually unlock a secret boss. And I think it's really interesting. Now if we head out here, if by where we're walking in, we would have headed right, but from here it is left. Then we'll be grabbing the one thing that we mainly came here for this video. And that is the Cainhurst summons. And I'll show you how those work. Okay, and then we are going to see a little alien here. Now this is the actual Yusefka. There we go. Now I already have Yusefka's blood vial, so I cannot pick this up. But there I picked up my Cainhurst summons. And now you can go back through from where we started. And we're going to go to the Hunter's Dream, and I will show you where we go next. Okay, and first things first, I'm going to see how many blood vials I have in storage. Okay, 130, not too bad. Don't need any new runes here. Let's see if I need anything. Nope, doesn't look like it. And alright, I'm gonna level up. Whatever I can, I'm going to level up and level up. I think. Okay, so I've hit the soft cap for skill as well. So I think what I haven't really upgraded too much. I want to upgrade arcane, but I don't want to throw my build off balance. So I think for the time being, I'm just gonna put up skill. I'm sorry, strength. Because that is what I want this more lenient on, strength. And then, here, let me see how many I can buy. I can buy 19 blood vials. Okay, and where we're going to be heading is, we're going to be heading to Hemwick Charnel Lane. Right, and I'll explain why in just a second. Okay, so now that we're back at Hemwick Charnel Lane, it's been a while. We're not going to fight all these enemies, but we are going to be getting to one specific little post of some sort, and now those fellows spawn since I have more than 15 insight. We're after the Blood Moon, I believe. And now I'll show you exactly where we need to run, but it is going to trigger a cutscene, and we will be transported to the secret Cainhurst Castle. You see that big post right there. Now, we may very well get killed by these executioners, but it doesn't hurt to... Just like that, okay. Okay, now hopefully not dying, we are going to enter. Okay, we are here. Cainhurst Castle. Yep, this is it, and unfortunately those horses died. I'm not sure how that happened, what the lore of Cainhurst is. I kind of missed that a bit, when it comes to story, but I do love Cainhurst. It's a very interesting area that a lot of people miss, especially people that just play the game one time. We can light this lamp, and over there is a shortcut we're going to unlock, so we will head this way. They're going to be these giant mosquito-looking things that'll probably attack us. Then we'll have some numbing mist, but we'll just do our best to avoid them. But, whoop. See, they don't have a crazy amount of health, but they can be a bit of a pain, and we will see them later on in the playthrough. You know what, actually, I think I will kill them so I can thoroughly show off this area. There's gonna be another. They've got a full head of hair. And then there I just got a blood gemstone. And over here, some more numbingness, good. Now I don't believe they heal anyway, so I'm not sure why I get those. I don't think there's anything up here, as far as I know. Right in here we can head in. It'll open right for us. Thank you, whoever is managing this place. Proper hospitality. And here, oh wow, one little creature. And then out of nowhere, there are going to be a lot of ghosts. Which you'll see over if you just give it 1 minute. There's one. Now they are not worth fighting. Generally, they don't give much help. Blood vials. I'm sorry, blood echoes. And that you can see more and more. And they will all try to stab you. They're pretty easy to fight. It's mostly about what level you are. I hate to say that, but generally lower level players that come here, they just run past as well because they've got so much health. And as you can see, my weapon's completely upgraded and such, and it still takes several hits. And this is supposed to be sort of a, I'd say kind of mid-game area. I'd say. Then here, quicksilver bullets. Not necessarily mid-game, like 3/4 of the way. And here we'll actually get a noble dress. Now, my character generally doesn't wear dresses, but I will show all of the outfits off eventually. Really have to appreciate the beauty of this. Unfortunately, our character is a little short for this. But we can head up here. There's going to be some gargoyles we have to watch out for, though. I'm not going to run past them, to be thorough here. And I actually forget what's up here. So, I know that there's a gargoyle. But that's about all I remember. Then a bloodstone chunk, okay. And then a nice view. Now let me try to find that creature. Here we go. We can head over here, kill another strange gargoyle. Try not to get grabbed. Dodge left as always. And there we go. Then there's going to be another up here. But you have to wonder why there's no guardrail here. Beautiful view though. Amazingly beautiful game. The view is just amazing. Can't believe how long it must have taken them to make all this. Then that one will pretend to be a statue, and I tried to get out of the way, but I failed, as you can see. It's a very long grab attack. Try to get in a combo, and unfortunately used a whole blood vial for that. Okay, and up here we're gonna run ahead and attack this creature, because it will try to shoot us with this Rider Flash. That is a small, more like a short sword, and then then that has a gun on the front. Actually, I forget if I picked it up. I may have missed it, so I will check before we're done with this area though. And then over here on our right, there are going to be a couple gargoyles guarding an armor set. And oh dear, I got caught in the grab again. Here we go. We just got one more. Try not to get stuck in another grab. Try to get a combo in. There we go, good. And here, the Executioner garb. I like that outfit a lot. A lot of strange statues here. Not going to take too much time seeing them. And then over here is probably the most memorable part of this area, but a bit of a pain. But before that, I'm going to head down here. We got a Vile Blood register, and this is that shortcut I was talking about. And I'm going to check for that one weapon I may have missed, the Rider Flash. At least I think that's how you say it. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna run down this way real quick, so I'll cut back to the elevator. And okay, it seems that I couldn't find it, so it may just be in another area, I forget, but I guess we'll find out. And we'll continue on with our adventure, send this elevator down. A lot of unique elevators in this game. And we're just gonna run past these because these all do that. They let out a blood-curdling scream that I would rather stay away from it. And I'm not actually sure what that mark is that it leaves on the player. We'll take out this fellow. Blood vial. 2 blood vials. Very amazing architecture. Amazing game design. And then over here, we're going to drop out of this window and be very careful not to completely fall off. There we go. 6 Quicksilver bullets. Okay. Then we'll drop down here. Okay. And over here, yes, it's over here, I believe, we can get the Evelyn, a weapon. Deal with more blood-curdling, screaming people. And then take this, and it is the Knight's outfit. Another outfit I will show off. And then that goes there, is holding their own head. Okay. Then here we have Executioner's gloves, which is a arcane weapon. And we will see that in action by Martyr Logarius, who we will encounter soon. And here we have to be very careful. I'm not sure why the game design is like this, but I do love it. But before we go in there, we can go over here. See a gargoyle. And want to get that weapon, so... I'm sorry, not weapon, cold blood. Twin bloodstone shards. Just take in the view. Truly beautiful. Amazing that they could design all of this. Amazing. Then we'll head back in here, like we were supposed to. We can operate this device. And then that will create another shortcut. So we go straight up the elevator, and then we can just run right over here and head back up if we die. So, with that out of the way, we can start heading there. There are going to be some items on the way. Now, I'm no expert at Cainhurst, so I do forget a lot of the items, so you have to bear with me. And that is Warm Blood Gemstone, which I'm pretty sure can be used on blood-tinged weapons, left-hand weapons. Okay, we're getting close to the boss. Right? Then over here, there are going to be some gargoyles with some red eyes, so you know they mean business. Yes, they will definitely take off a chunk of your health, as you can see. So the gargoyles are not my favorite enemy. And over here is the knight's wig to complete that knight's outfit. Another gargoyle will drop in, I think another. Yep. Then they will also let out a blood-curdling scream themselves, sometimes, which is not something you want to hear. Just gotta take in that view. Okay, and then here, you can... Okay. You can gotta be very careful dropping down here. Imagine how slippery this would be. Do it again. And drop. And then over here we can grab this. Kin Cold Blood. And, okay, for real, we are getting quite close to the boss battle. And I will fill my health up right before we head in. Okay, and this is it, just up here. Okay, and for this, he uses a lot of arcane. So, I'm going, for fashion purposes, I'm going to wear the knight's outfit. And because of arcane defense. Alright, we are going to be fighting Martyr Logarius. And I'm not sure if I'll use any weapon powering. Okay, and I love this boss battle. You have to be careful of his arcane attacks. I'm personally not very good with this fight. You don't want to get exploded by this. Definitely possible though. And he always reminds me a bit of Ice King from Adventure Time. I mean, just look at him for a second, and you'll see it. Now, I don't think I need any weapon powering, but I may use it anyway. Okay, he is going to... so I'm just waiting for a little break in his attacks. And I'm going to use Bolt. Let him get that out of the way. Try to get a window here. Okay. Really have to be careful of those arcane attacks. Here we go. He just keeps backing away. And toward the end of the fight, we can parry him. But he just keeps going away. And right here, he's going to do a little explosion. Ooh, I guess I was still a bit close. Now we can parry him. I'm not very good at it though, so I think I'll just go for the classic. Oh, I do want to shoot that sword because that will drop knives from the sky. And as I was saying, I think I'll stick to the old dodge left tactic. When in doubt, dodge left. Not sure where he's attacking from. Here we go. And, oh. Okay. actually not fought Logarius in quite a long time now that I think about it. Because Cainhurst is a very optional area. You won't be missing out on many blood echoes and such from it. Not to say that's not worth it, of course. It definitely is. Boy, I do want to be careful. So, this is personally a bit of a tough battle for me. Alright, I want to shoot that sword. And I'm going to have swords shooting from the sky at me. Oh, I don't want to dodge forward. So I have a bit trouble with commentary. Well, oh, and he's going to do that again, okay? So if you shoot that sword, okay, I'm going to shoot it again. Ooh, because knives will rain from the sky. He is very quick. He doesn't even have to dodge, really. And he, as you can see, he's much taller than your average person in this. So, if I can get a good window, there we go. Excellent battle. Very tense in that battle. Okay, and over here, I will light that lamp, but an item gets dropped, and that is the Crown of Illusions that we can put on, and I will show in 1 second. So we light this lamp, put on the Crown of Illusions, and we can walk up to where his throne once was, and get a surprise. Okay, very interesting cutscene. You can see this new area. Very royalty looking, as you can see. Very old, desolate. Here I will kneel.
Queen of Castle Cainhurst. Ruler of the vile bloods, and sworn enemy of the church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of? Well, well. An odd hunter thou art indeed. We've tired of these piteous nights. Share in our plight, and take oath against the church. If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee, partake of my rotted blood. Very well. Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading corruption burn. Now, thou art too a vile blood. We too, the very last on this earth.
Okay. And now, I am not actually going to be a servant to her, or a vile blood. But I do get the Cainhurst badge now. Then there's some unopened summons. I forget what they do. We'll find out. Alright, and that's about all for here. So I'll see you back at the Hunter's Dream. Okay. So now I'm going to see if my weapons need upgrading or repairing. See if my saw cleaver has any new gemstones that might help out. Doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. Tempering blood gemstone. That helps. Okay. And now we will look at our hunter pistol. I will fortify that as much as I can. There we go. That is at +9. That should help a bit. And not much that can do more than that, unfortunately. But that looks good to me. Okay. Now I'm going to see if there's anything new here. Now getting the Cainhurst badge. Numbing mist. Anything else? Not over here. I'll check this bath here. And there we go. Now that's the rite of flash. Now I'm not any good with it, but it. Oh, and then we get the Shikage. Then we, of course, we get the rifle spear, the stake driver, Kirk hammer, and then we have the Evelyn, repeating pistol, and then we can get the Cainhurst armor. Now that is very expensive, so I'm going to hold off on that for now. And then I'm going to see if I can upgrade any here. So I will upgrade my strength, and then with my remaining blood echoes, I'm going to buy some more blood vials because I lost quite a bit in that fight. Now I can buy 20, good, and then 1 bullet. Okay, now I'm going to put back on my Henrique's outfit because that is a personal favorite of mine. Okay, and I think that's about all for today. Thank you for joining me. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it in the comments. I'm happy to collaborate too, because I just got PlayStation Plus finally. And if you'd like to see more, make sure to subscribe. I've got a whole Bloodborne playlist. I'm beating all the bosses and everything. And it's kind of a walkthrough, sort of. And if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. Alright, thank you for spending your time with me and playing through Bloodborne, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.